Hi guys, welcome back to Hanging Out with Lori. How are you today? I am alright, thank you. Today is our March installment of our Birthstone Collab. This is a multi-channel collab where we take the birthstone that is assigned to each month and make a look using that birthstone. Since our February video, which wasn't that long ago, since February was a shorter month, we have had more people join our collab. And so now we are up to 10 individuals in total, to include myself. So we have Andrea, Nona, Sherry, Kimberley, Jammie, Tara, Tracy, Diana, Tripp, and then myself. I'm hoping I got all of us. Everyone's link to their channels will be down below, so you can go check them out. Just prime my eyes with my Ulta Matte eye primer, which I absolutely love. And I'm just going to set that primer with my Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow in Fresh. March is a month that is unique in that it has two birthstones you can pick from for the month. Now, most months have multiple birthstones, at least a modern day and an ancient version. But overall, we just look towards the one birthstone. But in March, modern day, we have two. The first one is probably the most well-known, which is Aquamarine. And Aquamarine is the blue leaning stone that comes from the mineral beryl. Then the other one is the bloodstone. I think the bloodstone is probably one of the most beautiful stones there is. Another name for it is the heliotrope. It is, I'm hoping I pronounce this word right. The bloodstone is a variety of the chalcedony, which is the cryptocrystalline quartz. It is traditionally a semi-translucent to opaque dark green jasper with red inclusions of iron oxide, especially iron oxides such as hematites. So it is a darker green stone that has these red flecks throughout the stone. It can be found filling the fractures or cavities in other rocks or as pebbles in riverbeds. So when I read that, I thought, oh well, heck, I'd probably seen bloodstone and not realized it was bloodstone. Because I remember looking at the different stones that are on the bottom of riverbeds. You know, I just saw the ocean, but we walked the riverbeds quite a bit when I was growing up. I am thinking if bloodstone comes up again as a birthstone for a month, because I can't remember off the top of my head. A couple of weeks ago I might have, not this week. I may do a look using the bloodstone because I think it is so pretty. But this month we are doing Aquamarine. Now, the Aquamarine is a very rich colored birthstone. It is a blue birthstone with slightly greenish blue hues, if that makes any sense. I will post some different pictures of whether they are raw aquamarines or if they are ones that have been cleaned up. The one thing about the aquamarine is it is a stone of symmetry, so there's it does not have a lot of flaws to the stone itself. It also, if you heat it up, it can clarify the shade of blue. The blue becomes more pronounced. You know, I would have never thought that the aquamarine was kind of, for lack of a better word, kind of leans more towards perfection than, say, other stones. The name aquamarine, it comes from the Latin word aqua marinus, which means water of the sea. So aquamarine is actually referring to the sparkling ocean-like color. It isn't, it's referring more to the color than it is to the stone itself. Aquamarine, you know, varies in shades and also depends on if we're adding heat to it. That kind of changes the color of it. The color of aquamarine is caused by the iron oxides that are within the chemical makeup of the stone. So that is what is creating that blue or that bluish green hue. They say the color is light in tone. It can range from a light pastel all the way to a darker blue. They say that the green of aquamarine is a watery green without any traces of yellow in it. So this is something that I found really interesting about the aquamarine. Depending on which angle you are looking at the stone, it may look blue, it may look green, and it's possible it may look colorless. And this is called the plechoic effect, which means it has a varied display of aquamarines because you get a different kind of color scheme depending on the view in which you're taking in the stone, in which the light is reflecting off of the stone. They describe this plechoic effect as like seeing many colors of oceans, lakes, and other bodies of water. It is described that every aquamarine recalls a hue of some body of water that you personally have enjoyed. So that's how your mind views it. It is recalling a body of water that you have personally seen, whether it be an ocean, a river, a small stream, a lake. Your mind is recalling those types of shades of aquamarine, which I thought was highly interesting. So I'm going to actually take the should I show you the shadow? I'm going to take the shadow right here. It is called Lakeshore. I am going to darken up that outer I am going to go finish up my face, and I will be right back. Alright guys, I am back. This is my final look. It's just a very simple look. And I have something poking me in the eye. I took Lakeshore and I sprayed my brush with Fix Plus and then just put it all across my lid. I thought I would darken up that outer V, and I decided not to. I liked it with just Lakeshore on the lid. In my inner corner, I did take Makeup Geek's Shimmermint, and I just put it in my inner corner and pulled it ever so lightly onto my lid, just to open up and brighten up that inner corner. That was really all I did with the shade Aquamarine. Now, neither one of these had the name Aquamarine in it, but I was going off of photographs that I had of the stone, and that's how I pulled these in as Aquamarines. I do have one product that is called Aquamarine, and that is from my Becca Ocean Jewels face palette. This is a highlighter, which I might show you if I can open it. It is this beautiful shade right here. It's this icy lavender. It is what I am wearing on as my highlighter today. Then I did very minimal in way of face products. I did use Last Kiss, which is this blush by Glamour Doll Eyes. I did use that because it is this and Shimmermint are both part of my weekly product pan, so I wanted to use both of those. And I do like the look. It's very simple, yet I think glamorous as well. So I really am enjoying my look for this month's Birthstone Collab. I like it. I like it a lot. If I took anything away from all the history and the lore behind the Aquamarine gemstone, it is a statement that the ancient philosopher Pliny made in paying tribute to the Aquamarine gemstone. Pliny stated, "The lovely aquamarine, which seems to have come from some mermaid's treasure house in the depths of a summer sea, has charms not to be denied." You guys, make sure you go check out the others. All of their links will be down below. Take good care, be safe, and I will see you on the next one.